Hello everybody, my name is Rivers, and today we're going to be looking at something pretty special. This is the Kamen Rider Saber Ultimate Seiken, Ultimate Ankokuken Kurayami from Kamen Rider Saber, um, from Bandai. So normally I would show you the box and show you everything that comes in the box. Well, everything that came in the box was that sword and the instructions. Um, and the box is way too big to fit in frame. I don't even think I could go back enough to get it to fit properly. So personally, I'm a big fan of Commodore Saber, and I didn't get the chance to get the original Ultimate Seiken they made, which was for the original Commodore Saber Seiken Sword Driver, and I didn't get a chance to get that. So when I saw that this was coming out, I knew I had to have it. So here it is. Got this shiny metallic purple all along it on the handle. It's pretty. I have pretty big hands. They're slender hands, but they are pretty big. I have big palms, and they fit like two hands pretty easily. The trigger is pretty big. You can use like two fingers to actuate it. You have a bottom button here with a molded caliber helmet, because this is used for as Commodore Caliber's transformation device. You have the nice red for his emblem. You have the kind of asymmetrical part here. You have the silver book reading button for the Wonder Ride books, and compared to the original version, which I will do a comparison because I have it right here, it's a button instead of a touch point. So on the original toy, it was a scanner and would scan the books, but it no longer does that. You have this clear window with the Wonderworld language inside that lights up purple when you turn it on. You have this long blade. You have the back, which this part is where you would be able to slide it in the holster part, but they didn't make a holster part for this. The speaker is right here, and then for the batteries, you unscrew this part and take out the battery cover, and it takes three triple A's, which is, I think, the same that the original one used. So yeah. Now, here's the ultimate version, and then here is the DX version. Gonna do that. You can see, not very. This is like a dagger or a big butter knife, and this is the real deal. Yeah. And the purples and the golds on both are different. The purple on this is less show accurate, and this is more kind of metallic, more show accurate, and then it's got a better gold. So yeah, I do still think this is cool because it does have fun functionality, and it has the holster part, so you can like do that. And yeah, so that's the comparison between the two. I'm not actually sure how long both of them are, but I remember when they announced it, they said I think it was like 230 to 50% bigger. So, more than double the size. It is I'd say it's pretty close to it's close to triple the size, maybe 2.5 times size. But yeah, so to demonstrate the original, because the way the original worked is you would turn it on. You could do that. What you would do is you would take your Wonder Ride book, which I did bring it. You would scan it. You would put the book in the Jaken caliber driver piece right here, and then you do this. It's like that. Now, you can do the same thing with this version. So we'll turn it on. So there's the full light. Really big and pretty. You get 3 slashing sounds. If you press the bottom, nothing happens. But if you hold it down, it plays a snippet from it plays the full song of one of the songs from the show. There's 4 songs that it plays. That one. And then this one. And what's cool is you can transform while the music is playing, which is pretty cool. But in this mode, just pressing it does nothing until you activate a transformation. Now, additional functionality while it's not transformed, you can do the slash, but if you hold down the trigger, it'll switch between that and Jao Dragon. And I don't know why it's like this, but if you switch it to Jaku Dragon, the base form, if you tap this, it'll go into Jao Dragon. But if you go into Jao Dragon, it'll guarantee you'll go into Jaku Dragon. So probably should have swapped that. I don't know if that's a mistake on mine. I don't think it is. It probably isn't. But that's just how it works in this one. So we have it set to Jao Dragon, so when I touch this button, we will go straight into the transformation for Jaku Dragon. Now, like I mentioned earlier, the book, if you try to scan it like that, nothing's happening. So what you have to do is, kind of try to press it in. Can't really press it in easily. You can just tap it, but that's no fun. So you probably have to just, press with just poke it with the book. There you go. So we'll do this part too. And then if you want to cancel it, you press the trigger. So you cancel it out. But if we go back, you want to press this big button. You can just slam it, or you can do it like in the show. So you get the very cool transformation sound. Now if you hold down this button, it does the book scan. So you get the short version of the attack. If you do it again, there's 3 variations of the same attack. Actually, I think that was the shortest version. So you scan it 3 times. I think there might be another attack, but let's check just in case. So I guess that's it for that one. So you're in the transform state. If you just press it again, we'll go into Jiao Dragon. But if you want to cancel the transformation, excuse me, you cancel the transformation, you hold down the... Oh wait, I forgot. If you hold down the trigger, you put it in the holster. So that didn't really do anything, but if we do it again. It really doesn't do anything, unfortunately. So it makes a very short attack sound. But if you hold down the trigger and press this, you take the book out. So now you're in the untransformed state and can swap. So next we will do Jiao Dragon, which I do have Jiao Dragon here too. This one's easier to do. You just... There we go. So that's cool as hell. I've loved that transformation jingle since it first happened in... Was it? I don't remember when Jiao Dragon first showed up in Saber. I think it might have been I think it was 2020. It was started in the show started in September 2020. Caliber debuted in October maybe, and then Jiao Dragon was like February of the next year, I think. Alright, so from there, you have the same slashing sounds. You do that. You read the Jiao Dragon. So you get that attack. And then we'll see if there's a third variation where he scans it 3 times like the first one. Doesn't look like there is. Yeah, we got it. Now if you hold down the trigger and then let go, so you get more of an attack with the slide out slash in Jiao Dragon mode, and then if you do it again, So that replicates the functionality of the book in the toy form, the DX form, where if you did that and then closed it, and then you pressed, that does the same thing. I would have done the same opening the book with this thing, but the Jiao Dragon book is electronic, or more electronic, or has more sounds and does more sounds on its own, so it would have been harder to do that. And then I think that's it for Jiao Dragon mode. And then if you press the button again, go to Jaku Dragon. And then if you want to de-transform from Jiao Dragon mode, you do this again. So it takes out the big book. And there you go. I'm going to test this real quick because I don't remember if this is exclusive to the voice mode or not, but we're going to do it real quick. Okay. So if you hold down the trigger after you scan the book, you get a short variation. So you do get a short variation there. So yeah, that is everything, I believe, in the normal mode. However, this is a kind of a, it's premium Bandai, ultimate sort of complete selection modification style weapon or transformation device. So naturally, if you hold down this button and turn it on, you get a voice line from Daichi Kamijo, the former Kamen Saber and the user of Kamen Saber at the beginning of the series. So you can go, if you want to see his voice lines, you press the trigger. So you get slashing sounds with him. If you press the hilt, that's one. That's two. That's three. That's four. That's four. Five. Six. Seven. Eight. Nine.
もうすぐ世界が終わる。そして私は真理を手にする。
10.
人は裏切り、破られるのは約束だ。
11.
ようやくたどり着ける。かつてこの世界を作った本、すべての知識の源に。
12.
お前が救おうとする世界が何者かに作られたものだとしたらどうする？そしてすでに世界の最後が決まっていたとしたら、それでもお前は戦うか？
13.
それがお前の覚悟か？
14.
私は間違っていたのか？お前の言うようにもっと仲
15.
暗黒剣暗闇をお前に託す。きっとお前の役に立つ。
16.
俺が世界を守る。そして深みを悪魔に変えた黒幕を突き止め、この手で葬り去る。
There you go. So that is all of Kamijo's voice lines. Now, if you want to transform with him, we'll go and try Dragon Mode. So you get his Henshu. Now if you hold down the trigger, you get a little bit of his voice, I think. And then if you hold down the button, get a little bit of sound of him too. And then third. Let's see if there's another. Nope. Alright, now we'll go into Jawa Dragon. You get it. So, if you want to know if maybe there's different voice lines, nope. We'll do the hold down button again. We'll do the hold down button again. So you do get voice clips. Not even really voice lines, just like ah alongside that, and then there you go. That is everything for Daichi. Now I'll turn it back off. Now, what I didn't say is if you hold it down, go back into this. There is also, almost finished line. Press the button again. You get Kento. Press it a third time, you get Hayato, and then press it again. Circle back around. So we're gonna go with Kento. We'll go through his voice lines. He has 17. That was first one.
お前の剣を封印する。世界を守れるのは俺だけだ。
Second one.
何をしても世界は滅びる。救うには聖剣を封印した未来しかないんだ。
Third one.
いくつもの未来を見た。だが、一つも希望はなかった。
Fourth one.
世界を救うには聖剣を封印する。これしかない。これで
Fifth
話
one.
は終わりだ。それでも、未来は変わらない。
Sixth one.
レン、悪いが、お前の聖剣を封印する。
Seventh one.
許せ、レン。世界を救うには、これしかないんだ。
Eighth one.
トーマ、ルナ、すまない。俺は約束を守れない。
Ninth one.
俺は、俺の思いを貫く。
Tenth one.
お前がどう思うが、俺は、俺に課せられた使命を必ずやり遂げる。この命に変えても。
11th one.
間もなくその時が来る。俺が見た未来を実行する時、俺がこの世界とトーマを救ってみせる。
12th one.
1本目、
13th one.
2本目。
14th one.
お前が持つ聖剣をここで封印する。
15th one.
お前が手にするのは大いなる力じゃない。絶望だ。ここに集まったすべての聖剣を俺が封印し、お前の野望を打ち砕くからだ。
16th one, and this should be the last one.
俺はトーマを、俺を信じる。未来を変える。
17th one, that's the one where he teams back up with Toma.
俺は世界を滅びから救うために戻ってトーマ。
That's it. Alright, now into the transformations. We get it. We'll do the attacks. Oh. Another one. There you go. That's all the attacks for the Jaku Dragon mode. And now we will switch over to we get it again. Oh. We'll do it again. And then you hold it down. Alright, that's all you get with... Yep, that's all you get with Kento. We'll detransform. And then we will switch to the final mode, which is Hayato. This is Kento's dad. He has 9 voice phrases, which is easier to get through.
この少女は2つの世界をつなぐ特別な存在だ。俺はあそこで普遍の真理を手にする。大いなる力を
1,
誰にも邪魔はさせない。
2,
すべては世界を救うため。それが真の平和へと至る道だ。あのお方もそう言っておられた。
3,
すまないケント。俺は世界を救えなかった。
4,
未来は変わるさ。
5,
久しぶりだな、ケント。
6,
自分の気持ちに素直になればいい。今、どうしたいかな。心ではもう分かっているんだろう。
7,
ケントが信じる道を進みなさい。仲間が待っているんだろう。
8,
お前の未来を、幸せを祈っている。
9.
この少女は
That's it.
2つ
There you go.
邪魔をする。
That is all of Hayato's voice phrases. And now we are going to go into
ジャックドラゴン。ジャオドラゴン。
transformation.
ジャックリード。
You get it. Hold the trigger down.
暗闇にあり。時の一戦。
Hold again. So what's funny about Hayato's is that I think he's only on screen as Caliber for like a minute. So you get to act out all your fantasies as the first Kamen Rider Caliber, including using this book, because I don't think he does that. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, he never uses Jao Dragon, so if you want to, you can pretend that he lives longer, and then... Guys, my favorite Kamen Rider Caliber is about to transform into Jao Dragon. We'll let this rock. Such a fun jingle. And then you get to do a special attack. You should. Hold down the trigger. You know what time it is. Hold down the trigger again. Now, that's all for Hayato, but I'm going to use this opportunity to show you this. We're going to play the loudest one. Sure, this one.
そう言っておられた。ジャブレイド。
So it's playing the music. Yeah, so it's playing all the music while you're doing all the shit. It's really cool. So, that is the Commodore Saber Ultimate Seiken Ankokuken Kurayami. And specifically, this is the sound and BGM version made by Bandai of Japan, because there is also a Chinese release of this. Actually, this is the Chinese release of the Japanese version. But there is an original Chinese version of this that is basically the same size as that, but it's more in line with this in terms of the molding, the paint, and I think the handle is just this. It's basically just an upsized version of this. And it didn't have any voice phrases or music or anything. Now, value. You're getting a ginormous fucking plastic sword, so it was pretty expensive, but I did get it for kind of like an early bird price, sort of, at Toe Collectibles. Hi, Toe Collectibles. Thank you. Very cool. And so, this is going to look amazing on a wall, displayed, and it's really cool to play with. It's, like, sick as hell. But it actually kind of has a little bit... There's some functionality you are losing, compared to the original. So one thing that you could do in the original is you could use other books. So here's Brave Dragon. So it reads Jaku Brave Dragon. So it could read the other books. I don't think it could read every single book, but it was able to read other books. But because the scanner on the Ultimate version is a button instead of a actual scanner point, you are missing that functionality. And the thing that matters the most to me, you're missing that. If there's a way to have them say that in the sword, I haven't found it. I'm pretty sure there was a way for you to play the whole transformation sound with the original Ultimate Seiken, so I don't know why they didn't put that here. But aside from that, and kind of the fact that if you want to roleplay with this, it's a little hard to press the button down with this flat back, because it's a button and all that. It's really cool. Is it worth it? I don't know, but I think it's really cool. And yeah, so if you stuck around this long, this is a 40-minute video. If you stuck around, that's really cool. If you didn't, I understand. But yeah, stay tuned for more Kamen Rider and other stuff, content. Commodore Gotchard, the Commodore Gotchard toys and stuff, release next. Today is Tuesday, the 29th. So I think Thursday is the 2nd. Thursday is either the 2nd or the 1st. Or the 31st. No, Thursday is the 31st. Saturday is the 2nd. Alright, so on Saturday, Commodore Gotchard items will be released, and hopefully they'll be shipped to my house. After that, which would be cool. I'm very excited for the Kamen Gotchard stuff. Very excited to play with the cards, the Kimi cards, and I'll do videos on those, of course. And whatever else random shit that happens. So, thank you for watching. Have a great day.